What's up, people? Mount Vernon Kid here again, and to continue with round 2, section 1 of my versus fights. As you saw, this fight is created by my friend Sniper Master 654, and he pits Moon Knight versus Rorschach. My friend Mark, Sniper Master, considers this the battle of the crazies. You know what I'm saying? Both of these characters do suffer from mental problems, period. But the question is, who's better at it, and who's better at hiding it, as well as who's better when it comes to a battle. So we start off with Moon Knight, shall we? Now, Moon Knight, Mark Spector, as we all may know him, first appeared in, I believe, Werewolf by Night number 32, and he suffers from many personality. He has multiple personality. Two in particular is Stephen Grant, and the other one is Jack Lockley. Now, Moon Knight is perhaps he is the avatar of the Egyptian god of the moon and vengeance and justice, his name known as Khonshu. And Khonshu resurrected him basically to be his avatar on Earth. Now, Moon Knight has always been, many people have considered Moon Knight to be that of the similarities of Batman. And I constantly got to tell people, no, he is far from Batman than you can ever believe. He is way beyond Bruce. The only thing I will say is he is what Bruce would have been if he didn't have a conscience and really didn't give a damn in some way. His justice means hard and fast. I'm gonna come at you hard and fast. If you've done wrong to somebody, you're gonna pay, and you're gonna pay either with your life or something's gonna be broken, or you're gonna lose something. But Moon Knight's always been that outsider. You know what I'm saying? That outsider that you've always you always rooted for. You never really hated the guy, and I've never hated the guy of Mark Spector or the other personas he's under. I've always loved Moon Knight. The moment I saw him for the first time, I was like, who is this guy? I gotta do my research. I gotta get back issues on this guy. And I loved it. So, Moon Knight's always been up there. I mean, in terms of powers, at one time he did have powers. He was blessed with, when the moon was out, his stamina, his ability, everything was heightened. And don't let it happen when it's a full moon, because he's at peak superhuman ability. He was able to, super strength, I think he was able to lift about 2 tons. You know, that's still strong for a man his size. Hand-to-hand combat is off the chain. He's been a Marine, an ex-boxer, ex-CIA agent, you name it. He's always been dangerous. This is a guy you don't want as your enemy. Believe you me, you don't want this guy as your enemy. But come the heroic age, we're gonna see Moon Knight on the Secret Avengers, led by Steve Rogers. So it's gonna be great to see, Moon Knight on this team, and to see where his role is gonna be, and is he gonna be that outsider of the team? You know what I'm saying? The team so far is the likes of him, Steve Rogers, Valkyrie, Black Widow, Beast, War Machine, and Ant-Man. I don't think Hank Pym Ant-Man, but the other Ant-Man. But it's gonna be great to see, because in my eyes, what I see is he might be the Wolverine of this team. You know, the take no orders kind of, but I think he will respect Steve enough to take Steve's orders. But it's going to be great to see him on that team, very much. So let's talk about Latin in this, shall we? You know, Uh, let's talk about Rorschach. Rorschach was created by Alan Moore. You know, big ups to Alan Moore for this. He appeared in the first Watchmen comic. His real name is Walter Kovacs. And Rorschach definitely has a psyche that, you know, due to his mother's poor parenting, his occupation, and abusive nature. You know, Rorschach grew up without stability or nurturing, you know, so that's going to play a crazy psyche on somebody, you know what I'm saying? You know, he is one of those guys also, violent as hell. So I could see why my man Mark put these two together, because these two guys are violent, and you kind of want to see the violence of these two characters get into battle. You know, his main power, as he says it, is his improvised weapons. You know, and when I talk about his weapons, he's got the likes of a Gatling gun and a homemade flamethrower and butcher knives and man, just all kinds of stuff like that. He is a talented, experienced brawler. So really, he has boxing skills. So that once again, a boxer versus another boxer, in terms of the two going at it. He's extremely intelligent, and he's a brilliant tactician. So once again, military background with Moon Knight going against tactician and brilliance of Rorschach. But he has no powers really. He is of average human being, average height, having average weight, you know, and pretty much, you know, just dangerous. He's still, and I've always said the ones without powers are the most dangerous, you know, because he will do whatever it takes to win. And that goes for Moon Knight as well. He will take no prisoners and show no mercy, especially those that are not showing it to the innocent. You know, these two guys are so alike, it is hard to believe. It is a good matchup, I see. And I thank Sniper Master, my friend Mark from across the pond in jolly old England, for bringing this to me. And I said I had to do this for my next versus fight, and I'm glad that I did it. But you guys tell me what you think about this fight. Do you see Moon Knight coming out on top, or do you see Rorschach coming out on top? Or do you see these guys finding a mutual respect for each other and kindred spirits in each other and saying, you know, I like your style, I like your moves, you know, we should team up again sometime, you know? But in terms of battling, guys, oh man, you got Moon Knight. Like I said, he's got all those various weapons, from his staffs to his moon shurikens to man, just so many weapons he has. He has, you know, and Rorschach, you know, you know, the various weapons this guy pulls out is no joke. So it is definitely going to be a hell of a fight in my book. But once again, guys, you tell me what you think about this. So I'm not going to say who I pick, but you guys tell me who you think. And this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, I'm out. And stay tuned tomorrow for I bring you 2 more fights.